On today's Kids Corner, Liz, the owner and operator of a radio station.
What does the LZR stand for?
LZR stands for my radio name, Lizard. This is LizRadio.net, broadcasting from a studio deep in the basement of a house in Terrene. I'm Lizard, your host. Stay tuned for...
Liz,
whatever.
Lizard?
Yeah.
When do we start?
Don't miss the antics of Liz Radio, coming up next.
Have you ever had one of those days when you just didn't know what to do? Well, Liz is having one. Right now, he's sitting on a bench at the Terrene City Park tossing stones into the nearby pond.
Well, what's the star center fielder of the Terrene Lizard League doing chucking rocks in a pond when you could be out doing a million more useful things?
Oh, hi, Grandpa. Oh, wait a second. You're not Grandpa, are you? Or are you?
Nah, I'm Johnny.
Oh, okay.
What's eating you, kid? You look lower than a snake's belly.
Oh, just thinking.
Thinking about what?
Friends. And how they can let you down.
Sounds kind of serious.
It is serious.
Yeah?
I trusted my friends to help me produce a serious movie to put on the internet.
Oh, yeah?
But all Morrie did was mess up and mess around. And then it got put out on the internet by mistake, and it was a hit because people thought it was a great big joke.
I see. Hey, got any extra rocks there?
Yeah, sure. Here.
Nice, flat, round one.
Yeah.
Now, watch this.
Hey, cool. How did you make that rock skip like that?
Well, you just curl your thumb and index finger around the edge of the rock like this, you
Like
see?
this?
And then you
Okay.
throw it low with a sidearm motion.
Sidearm.
Give it a spin as you release it, like this.
Oh, cool. Hey, let me try.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, man, it didn't work. Well, it's the story of my life.
Know anything worth doing may take a few tries before you get it right.
Yeah.
You're not a quitter, are you?
No, I'm not a quitter. Hey, watch this.
All right.
Oh, rats. Actually, I'm trying to think of a project that I can do by myself. You know, something I can do without somebody else messing it up.
That sounds like something my old buddy Merle might say.
Merle?
Yeah. I played with Merle back in my semi-pro baseball days. He was a pitcher. A good one, too. He even made it to the big leagues.
Really? Oh, cool.
Only pitched part of one season, though. He injured his arm and tried to come back too early and messed it up permanently.
Oh, man. Oh, that's too bad.
Anyway, after his baseball playing days ended, he started a bunch of businesses with other former players, but things never seemed to work out for him, and each business venture just kind of fell apart.
Oh, man, I know what that feels like. So what's Merle doing now?
Oh, well, old Merle had a lot of life experiences he wanted to tell the world about, so he started his own radio station.
His own radio station?
Yeah, one of those internet radio thingies. I guess anyone with a computer and the right kind of software can start an online radio station. I mean, Merle figured it out after all. Anyways, he tells me that he now spends all day talking about whatever he wants to whoever wants to listen to him.
Internet radio, huh? Hey, maybe that's something I could do all on my own.
Hey.
Then I'd be in complete control.
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah. I'm gonna go home and look into internet radio right now. Oh, wait, I've got one more rock. Hey, watch this.
Hey, there you go.
Yes, it's a sign of things to come.
Liz headed home to do some research about starting an internet radio station of his own. Just as he was arriving, he met Lucille and Morrie.
Oh, hi, Liz.
Yeah, hi, Liz. We were just coming over to see if you wanted to do something together today.
Yeah.
You know, maybe hang out, watch TV, play How's Your Mom?
How's your mom?
Oh, she's fine. Thanks for asking.
Oh, cute, Morrie. Yeah, actually, I'm kind of busy right now, guys. I'm going to go look up what it takes to start an internet radio station.
A radio station?
Yeah.
Wowie kazowie, can I help?
Well,
I mean, I can
I can
offer
help
witty and
too.
wry observations on the passing scene.
Well, Morrie,
I mean,
I-
is it just me, or does time pass more slowly the closer the school day comes to the final bell?
Listen,
That's
Morrie.
Is it just me, or does all that fast talking after advertisements really mean that everything the ad just said isn't true.
Listen,
Is
Morrie,
it just me, or do school principals seem to go to the same charm schools as funeral directors?
Morrie.
Oh, sorry, Liz. I was on a roll there.
Yeah, I noticed.
I know, Liz, I could do a call-in radio advice program, and I can answer questions from the Bible's perspective. Oh, I'd love to do something like that.
Look, Lucille, Morrie.
Yeah?
Thanks for the offers, but this is something I would rather do on my own.
What?
Hey, now you're not still sore at me for messing up your video, are ya?
Well, no, not really. But that experience taught me that if I want to get something done right, I should just do it myself.
But we've always done things together as a team.
Yeah, but
Yeah, Liz. But I guess if you feel that way about it.
look, don't take it personally, you guys, okay? This is just something I want to do by myself.
Well, okay then. I guess we'll see you later.
Yeah. Later, Morrie. Lucille.
Liz, is that you?
Yeah, Dad, I'm back.
Well, it's good to see you with a cheerier outlook than when you left. What's up?
Well, I'm looking into starting an internet radio station.
Well, nothing like starting small. What gave you this idea?
Oh, Grandpa Noli's twin brother, Johnny, says one of his friends started one real easy.
Oh.
He did it all by himself with nobody to mess it up. He has complete control.
So, does starting an internet radio station have more to do with control than the message you want to tell the world?
Well, it's both, Dad.
Right.
I mean, after what Morrie... Oh, wait, here it is. Okay, Super Megahertz.
Super Megahertz.
The complete internet radio software solution.
Huh.
Download now, broadcast in minutes. Only $29.95. Hey, Dad, it's perfect. Can I
Yeah.
download the software?
Well,
Please, can I?
Not so fast,
Oh,
Liz.
Dad.
First, you need to make sure this website is a reputable source.
Okay.
Plus, you need to come up with the money yourself.
Oh.
That way I'll know you're serious about following through with this.
Okay, Dad, you'll see. This is something I really want to do. I can mow lawns to make the money.
Mow lawns?
Well, yeah. I can go around the neighborhood to see if people will pay me to mow their lawns. Come on, how hard can it be?
I'm not sure I want to know the answer to that question. Hello. Oh, hello, Mrs. Greenbeak. What's that? Liz mowed over your prized dahlias? I see. Yes, ma'am, I'll see to it that he pays for the replacement. Yes, goodbye. Hello? Yes? Oh, I'm so sorry about that, Mrs. Wiggins. Will they grow back? Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. I'll see that it's taken care of. Yes, thanks. Goodbye. Hello? Oh, Liz, I'm glad you called. Some of your clients have been calling with complaints about your service. It looks like... What? Liz, slow down. I can't understand what... How do you turn what off? You hit what? With the lawnmower? A lawn sprinkler head? And now there's a geyser in Mrs. Browntail's backyard? I'll be right over. Oh, at this rate, it'll take about 3 years for Liz to save up enough money for that software.
After his lawn mowing misadventures, Liz eventually made enough money to pay for the software.
All right, the download's almost finished. Yes. Okay, now let's see. Click here to install, okay? Oh, what's this? Installation error. Click to try again. Okay. Oh, come on, not again. Oh, come here. Why won't this crazy software install? Oh, wait a second. What's this? Click here for help, okay? Before installing Super Megahertz, be sure to clear your computer's RAM cache and rem the subheader in your config.sys file. Update your file allocation tables and sound device drivers? Why don't they write these things so people can understand them?
Well, how's the download and installation going, Liz?
Oh, Dad.
Are you about ready to broadcast?
No.
Oh.
The computer gives me an error message whenever I try to install the program.
Strange.
I tried looking at the help file, but it's written in some kind of technical gobbledygook.
Well, Liz, I'd love to help you, but I have to run to this appointment.
Oh, Dad.
Perhaps one of your friends can help. Oh, how about Cammie?
Oh, hey, that's a good idea.
Uh-huh.
Cammie's great with computers, and she talks technical all the time. Oh, thanks, Dad. I sure hope Cammie can help me install that radio software. Hey, what's going on?
Oh, hello, Liz. I thought I heard the doorbell.
Wait, Cammie, I didn't push your doorbell.
You don't have to. We installed a sensor that detects when a person is approaching the door.
Oh.
It deploys automatically.
I should have known.
So, what brings you to my humble abode?
Well, I sort of need to ask you a favor.
Sort of?
Well, okay, I definitely need to ask you a favor.
Well, what sort of favor?
Well, I downloaded some software to turn my computer into an internet radio station.
Oh, how fascinating.
Well, yeah, but I keep getting error messages when I try to install the program on my computer. It says I have to ram some drivers on a table and make some remarks about my sis or something like that, and I don't know what to do.
Oh, I've never heard it put quite that way,
Well.
but I'd be delighted to help.
Oh, thanks.
Now, you say you're creating an internet radio station?
Uh-huh.
Oh, wow, how utterly enthralling.
Yeah.
And what type of programming will you be airing on your station?
Well, I haven't thought about that yet.
Oh, I see. Well, surely you realize that you have 24 hours of time to fill every day.
Wow. Well,
Of course, that's if you're counting by solar days.
What?
An actual sidereal day on Earth is 23 hours, 56 minutes, and 4 seconds. Well, either way, that's a lot of time to fill.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
Well, may I make a suggestion as to how you might fill a portion of that day?
Well, yeah, sure, go ahead.
Well, I would love to present a science program. A lot of people just don't appreciate the sciences as they should. I could add a unique perspective on the natural world around us.
Yeah. See, Cammie, I know your perspective. And I'm not so sure I would want that on my station.
Well, would you care to elaborate, Liz?
Well, I mean, you're real good at science and stuff like that, for sure. It's just that you don't see God in what's happening around us.
Well, I definitely believe in logic and reason as interpretive guidelines, but I don't think...
Cammie, look, I just don't think it would be a good fit for my radio station is all.
But Liz, I don't...
Look, thanks anyway, Cammie. I'll just figure out some other way to get the software installed, okay?
But Liz, I didn't mean that...
Sorry, Cammie.
Very well. I see I'm not getting anywhere with this conversation. Have a good day, Liz.
Yeah, thanks. You too. Oh, man. Now what am I gonna do? How am I gonna get this installed? Oh, and 24 hours? I mean, why didn't I think of that? I don't have that much stuff. Oh, man, I already told Lucille and Morrie I didn't want their help, so I can't go back to them now and ask for it, but... Of course, it doesn't make a difference anyway because I can't even get my software installed. Oh, man, I'm stuck.
Now, here's a lethargic lizard if I've ever seen one.
Oh, hi, Johnny. I was just sitting here thinking about... Hey, Merle. Merle, that's it, Merle!
Now, hold on, just...
Now, you said that even your old friend Merle could figure out how to get his internet radio station up and running, right? Now,
well,
maybe
actually,
I can get in
that's
touch with
what-
Merle, and he can walk me through the steps of installing the software, because I'm having trouble.
But
And I
Liz,
asked my friend
I-
Cammie to help me, because it would be real easy for her to fix the problem. But she wants to do a show about science, and she doesn't consider God's role in how the world works, so I can't let her have a radio show when I want the station to be talking about God and how he's in charge of everything, now can I?
Slow down.
No, but what's the use of getting everything up and running when I don't have anything to fill at the time? I can't do it all by myself, and I already told Morrie and Lucille I didn't need their help, and I can't go back to them now.
Liz, really,
Oh, Johnny, I just don't know what to do.
I was hoping you'd stop to come up for air, Liz.
Yeah.
You were starting to turn blue.
Well.
Hey, I'm not Johnny.
Oh, Grandpa Nolan?
Yes, and that has got to be the fastest that anyone has ever confided a problem to.
Oh, sorry.
All right, now let's see if we can sort it out one small chunk at a time,
All
huh?
right.
Now, from what I can tell, this is something that you began to undertake on your own. Is that right?
Well, yeah. I tried to make a serious video about God and the Bible and put it online, but Morrie messed it up, and instead it became a comedy hit that didn't do anything that I wanted it to do. So I thought that the next thing I do, I should just do by myself.
I see. Liz, do you know what it says in the Bible about how the early church spread to faraway countries?
Well, it had something to do with the Apostle Paul. And if I had to guess how this relates to my situation, because you brought it up, I'd have to say that he probably didn't do it all by himself.
That is correct.
Okay.
Paul had a team of people, either traveling with him or supporting him with prayer and finances so he could go on his missionary trips and start churches.
But Paul could have done it all by himself, couldn't he?
Well, perhaps, but that isn't God's way. Paul understood that God gives different people different gifts and abilities so they can work together to get the job done.
Well, yeah.
Paul explained in Ephesians 4 that God made some people apostles, some to be prophets, some to be evangelists, and some to be pastors and teachers to help build up the body of Christ.
But, Grandpa, I really can't go back and ask Morrie and Lucille for help after I told them that I didn't want their help.
Is there a specific reason you can't do that, or
Well,
is it your pride standing in the way of talking to them about this?
Okay, so maybe I can ask Lucille and Morrie to help me out with my radio station.
All right.
But I still have to get it up and running. And if I ask Cammie to help, she'll want to do a science show, and I can't have Cammie explaining how she thinks reason and logic can explain everything God made.
Perhaps not, but could you ask Cammie to limit her comments to scientific facts and then follow up her reports with the Bible's perspective of how the world works?
Nah, I didn't think of that.
Well, it's worth a try, isn't it?
Yeah.
You won't know until you ask her.
Oh, well, it looks like I've got a lot of people I gotta talk to. I guess I better get started, huh? Thanks for the help, Grandpa.
No problem. Always glad to help.
Thanks.
You have an extra stone there, Liz?
Well, yeah, here. Actually, your twin brother Johnny already taught me how to make a rock skip on the water.
I see, but did he show you how to do this?
Oh, wow! Between the legs? Oh, that's awesome, Grandpa!
Well, who do you suppose taught Johnny how to skip rocks when he was little?
Liz went to work making things right with his friends. His first stop was to talk with Lucille and Morrie.
And so, after Grandpa Noli told me how God gives us all different abilities so the job can get done, I decided I really need to come back and tell you guys I'm sorry I blew you off. Do you still want to be a part of the radio station?
Well, sure, Liz.
Okay.
Yeah, that's no problem, Liz. Hey, what's the name of your radio station? I mean, doesn't it need some call letters?
Well, I was thinking of calling it LizRadio.net and having the call letters be WLZR. But that was when I was going to do everything by myself, so maybe it's not such a good name.
Well, we could still call it Liz Radio, but it's really about our audience and the team of lizards who put it together.
I get the Liz Radio part, but what does the WLZR stand for?
Oh, well, W stands for web, and LZR stands for my radio name, Lizard. This is LizRadio.net, broadcasting from a studio deep in the basement of a house in Terrene. I'm Lizard, your host. Stay tuned for...
Liz?
whatever.
Lizard?
Yeah?
When do we start?
Well, we're not quite up and running yet. There still is one more person I need to talk to.
Liz.
Hi.
What brings you back here? Well, besides your feet, that is.
Well, Cammie, I was just wondering, if you could help me get my radio software installed.
Yeah?
And I let you do a science program. Could maybe you just stay with the science facts and not get into what you do or don't believe about God and the Bible?
Liz, that's what I was trying to tell you the last time we talked.
What?
But you wouldn't listen to me.
It was?
Yes.
Oh.
I realized that your radio station is, well, your radio station. And you have every right to set the guidelines.
You do get that?
Yes. And that means I can abide by whatever restrictions you may want to place on my programs.
Oh, wow.
If you want me to just stick to the facts, then I can do that.
Oh, great.
And I never said I wouldn't help you if you didn't let me do a program.
Oh. Well, I guess I should have spent less time talking and more time listening, huh?
Yes, well, less talk and more listening is always helpful when dealing with someone in person.
Yeah.
It makes for awful radio, though.
Yeah, boy, that's true.
So, shall we get to work on your installation problems?
Oh, yeah. Thanks, Cammy.
Well, of course.
With Lucille and Morrie on board, and Cammy taking on the technical challenge of installing Liz's radio software, it didn't take long before everything was ready to go.
Voila! That's it, compadre!
Oh, finally.
Oh, you are now the proud operators of LizRadio.net, broadcasting to the world!
Oh, that's awesome. Thank you so much.
Hey, Liz, how about starting off the first broadcast?
Yeah, but only if you guys do it with me, okay?
Sure.
All right. Okay, here we go. You ready? A glorious day to you, one and all. This is WLZR, LizRadio.net, internet radio coming to you from my basement in Terrene. We're here to proclaim the truth of God's Word to anybody who cares to listen. Along the way, we'll have some regular features. I'll let the hosts introduce themselves and tell you a little bit about their programs.
Hello, my name's Lucille Monitor. Got a problem and you just don't know what to do? Well, we can talk it over on my program, What's Bothering You?
Hello, everyone in Internet Radio Land. I'm Morrie Contos, and you can join me on A Minute with Morrie. We'll delve into hot topics like why do they put Braille dots on the keypads of drive-up ATMs, and why do we park on driveways and drive on parkways? And if you have 23 odds and ends on the table and 22 fall off, what do you have left? An odd or an end?
I'm Cammy Leon, and I'll be the host of Science and You, a look into the science in your everyday life. I'm sure you'll find it very fascinating.
And I want to say thanks to the entire team here at LizRadio.net for their contribution to the program schedule. This wouldn't be possible without the talents and hard work of everybody. This is Lizzer, your LizRadio.net announcer, wishing you a good day and a reminder that God cares about you and He's got a plan for your life. So don't worry, God's got you covered.
Today, Liz found out that two are better than one, and a team is even better. That's why God created each one of us with unique gifts, abilities, and interests. Getting a good result from a project takes the work of many people. It'll be fun to hear the programs that Liz and his team will produce. But the big question is, will anyone be listening? Tune in next time.